Here I am.
You're here for this.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Italy lockdown stories. According to Reddit, number 20. Since yesterday night, every town is locked down. I cannot move 5 kilometers without a proper reason. Work, or a related very sick and so on. What? A relative very sick and so on? Bitch, I don't know. Otherwise a cold. No, otherwise could get arrested? What? Bruh?
I could get her.
Yeah, I know he means that he could be arrested, and he's saying that even if he had to go to work, or had a sick relative that he couldn't move, but fuck me, man. Jeez. The government, immediately backed up by lots of celebrities, is basically saying, please stay home. Our emergency departments in our hospitals are collapsing. Literally, chemos or surgeries that are not urgent are being delayed. How is chemo not urgent? Bars and restaurants can only open from 6 to 6 p.m. It's been over a month that places where big number of people could meet have been closed. Discos, sports events, clubs, schools, and universities. Bitch, whatever. I wanted to know how a disco was different from a club. You know what I'm talking about? Whoa, thank you for the £2, Dr. House. It's nice to know that I have a little bit of support. Overseas, baby. So guys, what I like about this entry is, I'm going to be honest. I know the people on chemo need treatment, and that's scary and fucked up. But doesn't this entry strike you as a little, selfish? Like they're not taking into account the gravity of the situation? Like you're worried about shit that's relevant to you, but they're doing this to stop the spread of something that could really do some serious damage. And that's the kind of thing that's not going to happen here. You know that, right, Stripes? People are going to be so selfish here that they purposefully infect other people. Like, you can't tell an American that they need to lock down and self-quarantine and not leave their house. We've already seen shit in Missouri where people who literally...
What happened in Missouri?
We shouldn't go into it here. But all you need to know is that there was literally an investigation, and they traced it back to people who broke a quarantine. And now they're lawyering up and ready to fight, even though they know they were wrong and they potentially infected a shitload of people. That's America. So I want to say a lot of people consider China and how they dealt with it to be a little, intense and ridiculous and crazy. Millions of people quarantined. They're welding people inside their own homes. Dead bodies piling up on the street. You know what I mean? But here, I believe, could be worse. Because people are ready to dismiss things without any information. They don't care. And they don't care to learn. They're not interested in what news or science has to say. What they believe is what they believe, and nothing is going to sway them on it. And what's worse is, much like a woman who's telling you how she feels about abortion and all this bullshit, you know what I mean? Much like a vegan who can't shut the fuck up without telling you about how they don't eat this and they don't eat that. It's going to be something where they don't believe that this virus is a big deal. So they're just going to kind of just make the decision for everybody, regardless of whether or not they have a say. And I think it's going to get scary here. I think it's really going to get scary. And it's not necessarily because the virus is the end of the world. It's because people are the end of the world. That's my take. And this is the first time I've honestly articulated it. But hey, because Italy. Lockdown stories. Oh, damn. Oh, let me bring this over here so you can see what's going on. Let's go over to the chat to see what Amanda has to say. Amanda says, Reddit is about to get interesting again. Finally. Boy, I already saw, I saw Joe Biden today. He's on public freak wearing, you know, Joe Schmo worker man. He's the working class. He's your everyman. You guys gotta appeal to dudes like this if you wanna be president. But he was just getting so rattled and like upset, and it was good stuff. Because the dude asked him a question basically that was like, so why are you trying to take away guns, man? Why are you all about that? And then he's like, that's bullshit.
Now go to shush.
Shush, bitch.
Shush.
Shut the fuck up.
I support the Second Amendment.
I support it, bitch.
Second Amendment, just like right now, if you yell fire, that's not free speech.
What?
And from the very beginning, I have a shotgun, I have a 20 gauge, a 12 gauge. My son's hunt. Guess what? You're not allowed to own any
I'm gonna
weapon.
point at you, bitch.
I'm not taking your gun away.
I'm not taking it away. Bitch, you like the pointing?
So when you were at Beto, when you said you were going to take our guns,
I didn't take your AR-14s.
Okay, this is not okay. Hold on, all right?
Oh, man. Remember that time nobody could see
Oh,
anything?
that's why you picked the thumbnail.
Yeah. It's crazy though. Biden was really pointing at this guy. He was like, you listen to me. I didn't say that.
I did not say that. It's a viral video like the other ones they're putting out there. It's simply a lie.
You said that you're taking the guns.
Oh, he just clarified it.
Wait.
Fight me. Fight. I'm Joe Biden. Fight me.
This is not okay. Hold on, all right?
No, I'll point in your face if I want to, bitch. What you gonna do about it? I'm Joe Biden on that ass. I'm Joe Biden. I approve this message. I got one for you. I got a better one. Hold on. That's much. Let's see here. Just gonna pull that up. All right. Here it is. See that, Stripes? Did the Joe Biden campaign just try to shut me down? I'm not all right with it, Joe Biden. I'm not all right with it. Joe grandpa ass out in these streets. The fuck?
I didn't know you had a kill switch.
I'll fight you, Shani. Alrighty. All right. Amanda said, remember like 3 years ago when the nation was in love with Joe Biden? And there was this wholesome meme all over the place. Well, he wasn't trying to, be the next Undertaker for the fucking free world, Damn. Max says, Kyle, there's now 3 cases in my county. Whoa, guys. When talking about, the cases, let's say verified, all right? Because what y'all should be under the impression of is that there are plenty of people that are around you right now that either just don't know they have it, or they do know they have it and something's wrong and they're a little asymptomatic. You know what it's a bad time to be? Just like normally sick. It's a bad time to be normally sick because you gonna be thinking to yourself, oh my God, this is it. Oh God, this is it.
I'm gonna goof.
I'm gonna goof. Goof. That video is my life. That video is my. Oh, they took it away. No, why?
No.
They took the Cooper video down. What? Even that's too much. Even that's too much. They took down the Cooper video. No.
You must have downloaded.
Dude. They took down the Cooper video.
Oh, very tasty butter soup.
Oh yeah. Oh, Oh no!
I'm gonna cough.
Jesus Christ! They took down the Cooper video. Stripes. It's like, yo, we already know that we can't talk about it, huh?
You just watched it just now.
Yes, they took down the original. This is a re-upload with less than like a couple hundred views.
Oh.
That's why it said video unavailable when I looked for the original, because it's in my it's in my shit when I click it. And it went, it's like, boom, video unavailable. It's private. Huh. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 18. Why did it get so bad in Italy anyway? Seems so disproportionate and random that Italy, of all places, got slammed by this disease. What an idiot. Like it's not going to be everywhere.
Italy.
Italy? Nobody goes there. I'm some guy, and I think I know. Call me Benjamin the Fox. You're smart like a fox, right? What a jackass. Somebody actually took the time to explain to this numbnut moron. It's a tourist destination. You know, once an infection is started, multiple people can get it. You know, Someone says Italy's response was following the initial infection was one of the most comprehensive and aggressive of any nation outside of Asia. Sorry, that's how ahead of myself I was. That instead of saying aggressive, I was saying aggressive because I saw Asia. And I was like, oh yeah, Asia. Oh. Delicious. Okay, fine. Number 17. I am a doctor who works at one of the largest hospitals in Rome. The situation seems much worse than reported in the news. Ooh, personal accounts, baby. They coming for your video, Kyle. We are scared. Listen, I am a doctor who works at one of the largest hospitals in Rome. The situation seems much worse than reported in the news. We are scared, but we continue to go to work for a sense of responsibility by turning. We do not have suitable safeguards for our protection, such as FFP3 masks. Yeah, they didn't have masks here either, and they tried to get away with telling us not to buy masks because they wouldn't work. Because you weren't prepared? You're covering your own asses by saying don't buy masks? Oh no, don't buy masks. And then you got sheep going, oh, that's right, we shouldn't buy the masks. Weird. Guys, go to my wish list right now, please, and just buy anything that's there, because you and I are going to be here in our bunkers weathering the storm. I'm dead serious. I'm not joking. I need you as much as you need me. Help me stockpile this stuff, because I'm not trying to go out. As I've said to you before, okay? I'm not scared of this virus. I'm scared of people. People and their mishandling of this situation. The fact that they're not adopting the better safe than sorry. They're not adopting the better than needed and not have it. Oh, better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. They're just, oh, it's not a big deal. It's not as big a deal as the flu. We're up to like how many cases? Like 700 cases? How many cases in the US that they're reporting? Cases in the US. Me. They can't reach you in Mexico, huh, Stripes?
It's in Perseverance. You're not gonna see Mexican for video ever.
I'm not gonna see your skin?
I said you're not gonna get your Mexican Kufa video. I'm sorry.
Well, I just take the regular Kufa and put a sombrero on there. Potato Chip says, Kyle, WTF is wrong with you? Ain't nothing wrong with me, man. I'm trying to stay alive. And that means staying away from people who put their own yo, that Missouri case, D. Ooh. Do I talk about it? Is that okay to talk about?
Okay, I'm gonna go take a nap.
You're always taking a nap. What if the nap comes for you, Stripes? Am I boring you with my stories from people in lockdown? Do you think anyone will listen to your story when the lockdown comes for you?
Are you saying you won't report on my death when it happens?
Number 16. I'm a final year medic and I'm graduating on Thursday over Skype. Someone says, can you update us on how that will go through? Are you going to wear the graduation robe and stand in front of your webcam? Is there a certificate scroll acceptance going to be symbolized by you pressing the F key? Okay, this is just gone full comedy, huh? Full comedy. It's gone full comedy, boys. Press F to graduate. Pay respects to your country. Number 15. Damn, this one's lengthy. I live in the heart of the Lombardy region. All my family has it, and my granduncle has died. People just stay home and that's it. There is not much to do. Shops are closed. You can hear ambulances all day and all night. My uncle is in the hospital with a high fever. His wife got it as well, but she is home as her symptoms are milder. My cousin is taking care of her, and miraculously she's fine. However, her grandpa died, and she couldn't even go visit him. Her grandma is sick as well, and she can't see her either, and she can't see her dad. The hospitals are closed. This is something that a lot of people don't understand, is that when things get crazy, y'all gonna need to stay still unless you want to die, baby. Unless you want to die. Max Hallman says Kiel has the coronavirus, bitch. Well, I'd rather have that than a virus that makes it so I'm so stupid and ugly that I can't hit the fucking keyboard right. So enjoy that hot hidden status, baby. You know, what do you...
There's a really weird siren on outside. There was a really weird siren going on outside. I think it's something.
Of your house? Are you sure it's not just people coming to collect the infected?
Nope.
The available hospital beds in the intensive care have run out, and doctors are making tough choices for who to try to save, which is terrifying considering most of my family is old and they might not get a bed. Doctors are overworked and tired, and since I know many people that work in the hospital, they are sharing with me these gruesome pictures of people recovered in the intensive care unit. They are intubated, and it's just a sad view. People keep saying it's the flu. Yeah, sure. But a flu without having had a vaccine can be quite dangerous. The youngest person I know that has it, he is in his 40s, has had 40 degrees Celsius temperature for 2 weeks straight. Don't catch it. It's really not fun, even if your immune system is strong, trust me. I have seen the repercussions on my family firsthand. No church is open or public events are being held. Since Italy is primarily populated by old people, we are used to the streets being empty and everything being quiet. Right now, it's even quieter. They couldn't even hold a funeral for their grandfather. My grandma woke up sick, and I truly hope she has something else. So many people in my city have it, and they have been going around the city and spreading it. Jesus Christ, boy. Some people go to the supermarket and get, oh my God, and get out of it with tons of food so they don't need to go shopping again. Others, like my grandma, go every day because how else is she going to get fresh bread? Oh, yeah. Come on. You see what I mean? Do you see what I mean, though, Stripes? Did you mute yourself so you could fart up a storm? You're not even listening to me? I will see you later, Stripes. What? Luckily, we have convinced her that she cannot go out anymore, and she said from tomorrow she won't leave the house again. Ugh. Just this Sunday, she had to go to church to confess. The town priest has been taken to the hospital today because he caught coronavirus, and he is in critical condition. I was reading about this, Stripes. I was reading about that.
The priest catching the coronavirus?
Like whatever the guy that was stationed in the religious place. I wonder how his death count will go up now. Woo! Rumor has it that my cousin's grandma got it because she was in the hospital being treated because she broke her back, but I can't be sure about it. So this is just our personal speculation based on real evidence. So don't take my word for it. Thank you for all the well wishes. Hopefully my most immediate family will not catch it. Boy. Ooh, boy. Oh, shit.
Right, well, I still need that nap, so I'll catch you later.
You take it easy. I believe in you. I cannot take this anymore. My heart goes out to people who don't understand what this is yet. I'm sorry, I just had to coof. Number 14. Right now, I'm in my office in Tuscany, 20 miles away from home. This morning at 7 a.m., we hadn't had any problems moving around, but I don't know how things will evolve outside my workplace. There are a lot of different information going around about what you can do and what you can't do from all the media. So I'm here hoping not to get sick and still be capable at least of moving to home. Maybe coming back to work in the next few days. Some say life goes on like always. Others say everything is compromised. I'm just here waiting for things to develop. I have friends in northern Italy who are quarantined in their homes. My mom in the hospital, working with face masks, and generally, people freaking out. I know people working in a hospital, and they're either sharing what's actually going on there with you, or they're not, because it's not a joke. They say grocery shopping will be guaranteed, so overall, I'm not even worried about it. You got some optimistic motherfuckers out here that just believe what they're told. That's awesome, in a way. In the traditional sense of the word, I am in awe. Maybe is the chance to have some days off and enjoy my home and some games. Holy fuck. TB says Kyle just coofed praying. I'll be fine. Send me Snapchats and I'll keep you updated. Okay? Press F in the chat for boobs. Believe. Press F. Number 13. I've been locked in my house with my 2 sisters and my mother for 2 weeks. And I still have a month ahead of me. Please send help. Hey.
The hotel I work for in the med center has cut hours here in South Texas. Scary cause we're at the heart of a very popular cancer center with people from around the world.
Yo, that's insane, Rusty. Thank you for that donation, but at the same time, it's terrifying news. And what you gotta understand is I don't think there is a scarier place on the planet than what the hospitals will turn into when this shit gets loose. And there are a lot of people who are so dismissive, but oh man. I'm trying to be optimistic. Yo. I don't know, man. I hope you all take care of yourselves and your big titties and just keep yourself safe. I love you. I really want the best for you, but if y'all have been on anything past the surface internet and are just seeing some of that raw footage, boy, it's nuts. It's nuts. I honestly can't say that I haven't sat there a little paralyzed trying to put myself in the headspace of a motherfucker who's just dragging the bodies out, or somebody whose responsibility it is to just burn these people because there's not enough. We don't have the time, the manpower, the energy to throw unless they have mass graves prepared. Like, god damn. And then, it's a safety hazard as well. You're in the midst of something that has the potential to not only make you sick, but make you a carrier capable of spreading that shit. What the fuck? And I'm not sure what's funnier, having the choice taken away from you and living in a kind of, whip crack life system where what you do is controlled and what you can and can't say is controlled, or having the ability to say and do anything and being told something that is, reasonable, logical, rational, that you should heed, being given warnings, and then you just dismissing those warnings because you know better. You're a scientist now. You're a researcher now. You sat your ass on the toilet and read enough books about eating vegan and fucking, I'm going to Starbucks. Nobody's telling me not to go to Starbucks. Oh shit. Oh shit, baby. And it's like, I don't need to get too wild, really. I don't need to get too crazy. Because you're realizing now, if you're like me on the internet, you have been very used to seeing the surface internet and everything that's below that surface that dare not travel onto the surface portions. But now we're seeing stories, we're seeing personal accounts, we're seeing videos on the surface internet that are then being like hastily controlled or deleted, or people are going, oh, that's a false narrative, that's false information. And like, bruh, I want you to straight up say to yourself, if a car exploded in front of your house and you took your camera phone outside and took a picture of that phone, that car on fire, and while it was happening, another car came barreling down the street and you were like, oh shit, let me take a video of this. And you capture the video of that car running into another car that was already on fire. You put that shit on the internet and then people say to you, that's a false narrative. That's not real. That's not true. Okay. I don't think there's ever been a car that's been on fire, I have a fire in my kitchen and it's worse actually right now. So what? And now they're taking the video down. They're trying to come at people's credibility. Like, you're a doctor and people are trying to tell you that you don't know what you're talking about. Yo, you're seeing some shit on the internet right now that I didn't believe many of these sites had the balls to bust. I didn't think they had. And here's the thing. Many of these sites do have the right, because it's their site, to delete, or it's kind of like an establishment and you have the right to refuse service to anybody. But bruh, when you taking some shit down and throwing some flim-flop ass reason at them, hey baby, hey, this getting a little bit crazy. Bradley says, so Kyle, I start my new job on Thursday, the highest volume chicken chain around. What? I'm actually pretty worried. Well, just cook the chicken, you guys will be all right. Just cook the chicken, Just cook the chicken. The chicken. The chicken. I think the thing that people need to do is be humble and shut the fuck up. You don't know anything. The people around you, they may be educated, they may know some things, but they are just one puzzle. And what you should be doing is looking the fuck around you. On a global scale, this is not something people have been fucking around with, all right? Not a couple hundred, thousands of people have died from this. Not a couple hundreds of thousands, millions of people were placed into quarantine. The Chinese thought it was a big enough deal to be welding people into their homes. And if you've seen some of the videos that I myself have put out for some of you who are willing to pay attention, you've seen the hundreds of people that were body bagged, baby. Do you get what I'm saying? Because this got out of control. So whether or not you respect the Chinese people enough, or just regard them as just dirty individuals that are incapable of maintaining or dealing with something on this scale, you're seeing it happen other places now, and you're going to be seeing it happening here. I'm not advising you to become hysterical. I'm saying that you need to start fucking listening and not talking. You'll know the people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about by just how much. You know what I mean? I'm suggesting you take precautions. I'm suggesting, hey, you get as safe as you can. Whether that's a mask, whether that's some gloves. I'm not saying go get all the disinfectant, get all the toilet paper. What I'm saying is, hopefully you got some things in place to where if you were forced to stay inside your house for a little bit, that you actually did that. Because if you take the American alternative, which is to go, it's not that big a deal, nobody's telling me to stay home, and then you go out, my dude, you're part of the problem. You are actively aiding in the spread of this shit. And you have nobody else to blame when it hits you. But the worst part is, just like a person who's driving drunk and hits another car with another person, you're bringing somebody else into something they had nothing to do with. That was your decision. That was your error. And now other people are paying for it? Don't be a boomer about it. Don't screw over the next generation. Don't just hold all these problems and then, oh, here you go. You know what I mean? Dump it onto somebody. Goddamn. Muns, calm down. Calm down. Bruh, you're done. You're done. You're done. Masks don't help. Okay, my dude. Okay. Y'all win. Go, why you need to tell people so much? That's the funny part. Then you don't buy a mask then, okay? You don't buy a mask and let that be that. It's just like I'm saying before, it goes back to how people feel about veganism and vegetarianism, how people feel about, oh, this is my stance on abortions. And because I feel this way, nobody else better. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. More stories from people in lockdown. Number 11. For a couch potato like me, it's awesome. I can watch my university lessons online, and in my free time, I can play a lot of video games or work out. Nice. Also, I think we're allowed to leave and get some fresh air. So except for the deadly virus thing, everything's okay. Well, that's a fresh perspective from somebody young enough to be in university and be playing video games as well. So that's pretty cool. Somebody says I live in Hong Kong, so we had protests and virus back to back. My university has been closed since mid-November. Think about that, guys. Think about that. You in China and your school has been closed from November, December, January, February, March. That's 5 months. Your university's been closed. Weird. If masks don't work, why isn't everyone not wearing masks? Isn't that weird? That you see some people wearing masks is weird. Those people are stupid. Muns King should get himself a campaign. He should travel over to China and then stand in the middle of China and be like, hey guys, you know the masks don't work? And I'm gonna show y'all why. Right now. And then he just start playing like Friday by Rebecca Black. It probably enhances bitch ass. You dumb motherfucker. What's wrong with you? What you mean? What you mean, bitch? This dude said masks don't work. He wins. Fatality. Number 10. Sorry for asking, but are tourists allowed to fly out of Italy? Or are they supposed to stay in Italy until the lockdown is over? It's really crazy because one of the people that is in St. Louis recently flew back. And that's what started a lot of the madness. Hey, Dia, imagine some bitch in Italy. They got the virus. They come back. They're supposed to stay self-quarantined, but they're like, nah, fuck that. Come home due to mixing up with their family going out too. Yo. So here's the comedy. We already know how long it takes for symptoms to show up and those who symptoms will show up in, because some people, they may get it and not show many symptoms. They'll be all right. But for those who symptoms will show up, and we know how many days it'll take. So I think by next week, this time, I should probably have my shit stocked too already, Guys, you guys can help. Don't be a Muns King, or do be that guy, because as far as he's concerned, he won't be needing the masks. You know what I mean? He won't be needing them.
I come back and
He deserved it. Flat titty loving motherfucker. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with liking girls like that.
I bet you his favorite singer is Rebecca Black.
What's wrong with that? What are you doing? Stop it.
More like Grave Day. Gotta get down in his number 9. All right. I'm a university student. A lot of university students on Reddit in Italy, apparently. Since last week, we have been doing some lessons via Microsoft Teams or Google Classrooms. I don't really like these methods, but it's the only alternative. So there's a fair amount of psychosis between a big chunk of the population. Supermarkets have been raided overnight. We are advised to not leave our houses unless it's absolutely necessary, but you can fill a form on your own to certify that you need to go to work. So basically everyone is running around without a real examination of that form because literally anyone can do that. So it's just as bad as it's going to be in America where they tell people to self-quarantine. Hey, don't leave your house. That's all it is. I know it's that bad in certain states. Do you get what I'm saying? But no, listen to what I'm saying. When we hear all of Italy is quarantined and on lockdown, we assume a lot of y'all just can't go anywhere. You know, we're not probably going to open fire on you if you leave your house, but maybe you're going to face some kind of legal repercussion, whether that's an arrest, whether that's going to jail, whether that's kind of being detained or whatever. I thought it would be something a little more intense than essentially what's going on here, which is self-quarantine, where they're like, hey, look, don't go anywhere. And people be like, bitch, I gotta go work. And it's true. Some people do gotta go to work, but I mean, ooh.
People have been breaking quarantine purely because they want to go get a cup of coffee.
I know.
And it doesn't even matter if it's just in that state. It's just in that state that's been documented.
Cryptoverse says in Singapore, if you break quarantine, you get fined and are thrown in jail. Well, it seems like some of the gangster places are taking things seriously, but you can't tell people what to do. Okay. Can't tell people what to do. So basically, everyone's running around without a real examination of the form because literally anyone can do that. The only thing that has been really impacted by this nightlife and is the sports, since every league of every sport is suspended until April. Now think of how lucrative an empire the sports industry is. And they were some of the first people to say, hell no, this is done. We wrapping this shit up. It's not happening. Only to have jackass McGillicuddy and Bing Bong McFuckboy jumping up on their soapbox to take the mic, trying to hit you with them tweets talking about masks aren't gonna help. This is not as bad as the flu. You guys are being crazy. You guys are, and it's like, okay, that's fine. I don't remember asking you, but that's fantastic. It's weird to see a bunch of people take precautions. You want to be the dude in the middle of the street with the bullhorn, by all means, man. But don't try to convince all of us. It's like, you can smell all that poop and tell us how rosy it is. But why do we need to admit it? For you, why? Number 8. There will be a baby boom in like 9 months. This person's saying they banging. Well, that's the way to do it. You find yourself some big ass titties. You have her put on a mask and a yellow suit. And then be all like, oh my God, the virus, it's coming to get me. And you'll be all like, this is a virus check. Take them things out, girl. No, they're so big. I'll have trouble getting them back in. I'll help you from behind. Sorry. Efficient Virus says, kill the old, spawn the new young. Do you think that the offspring will have immunities? They will purge the earth of those who came before. See, this was implemented at a bad time because the old people are still going to be able to vote. Kidding. You know, if you believe that only old people will be affected. What the fuck?
I feel like that is so old. It's 2020 and we still don't have virtual voting. Like, you can vote from home.
Guys, I really want to show you the videos of the dudes with like shit in their lungs that are like young. Whew. Kotala says, Kyle, you hear about how the Akira movie predicted the virus? Man, everything predicted the virus. For real. There's so many different things that, like, they find, like, eerie, you know, like, specific passages saying, in 2020, in Wuhan, China. It's like, what the fuck? How did they know that all those years ago? Time travelers. Time travelers all. Linda says, don't blame all the stupidity on the Southerners. Hey. Down south, the titties are bigger and they sag a little because we're closer to the equator, so the gravity's more intense here. It's true. Look it up. Number 7. I have a daughter living in Sorono. She works in Milano, however. She is housebound, on lockdown. Oh, get a load of this. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be so good. Now, we got a couple of things here. I wanna let that happen first. Come on, baby. Show me what you're working with now, baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come in. Never lets me have any fun. Bad Shredder says 6 Coronas in here in North Carolina. That's pretty dope. Get in the car. Number 7. I have a daughter living in Saronno, but she works in Milano. She is housebound on lockdown, and her courses are being done via Skype. Her employer has asked her not to come into work. She is not allowed to leave her house unless it is an emergency. Very wonderful that he was mindful, or they were mindful if it was like a bunch of people. She says there's been quite a bit of panic buying in the supermarkets. All the restaurants are pretty much empty. However, they are allowed to be open between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. That's corroborated by somebody else that we read. The tourist areas are devoid of everyone. All school and universities remain closed. All sporting events of any kind are suspended. The ski resorts are closed. Same for cinemas. Theaters, discos, all church services have been suspended. Whilst the measures may seem extreme, Italy has been the hardest hit worldwide beside China, so it's necessary to curb travel and cultural activities to stop the spread of the virus. What I have a great feeling about is Alaska, baby. Dumb Alaskans got it all right, man. Why can't I live in Alaska? Why can't I?
We can be together through Skype, but I'm not going to Alaska. That sounds horrible.
Guys, how are you feeling tonight? Guys feeling good? Guys feeling sexy?
Someone in Alaska said we good.
Is Alaska a place where like it's legal? And I ask that because I ask a follow-up question now. Does it even matter? You know what I mean? Does it matter if it's legal in Alaska, specifically because are the cops busting down people's doors for, you know what I mean?
Or a little bit of that, when in reality the problem is heroin.
Yeah, her heroin is intense out there. Specifically something called black tar heroin. And I don't know if that's like a bastardized version of heroin. Like it sounds like, if I had to guess what black tar heroin, it sounds like, you know, cocaine is to crack what heroin is to black tar heroin. But black tar could be better, so I don't know. Seraphin says it's legal for weed. Great. So you guys have everything that I don't. Must be nice. 6 says, I finally have time to mod Skyrim. Why y'all modding Skyrim, guys? You know? Still. You know, every time somebody mods Skyrim, Todd Howard rolls in his grave because he just wanted to make money off of you guys in Fallout 76. That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted. And he won't get it. Guys, I've been talking your ear off for almost an hour. I apologize. Number 5. I live in Verona. Sorry. I'm a 19-year-old person living alone because my mother and my father took it in Milan, and for the first time, I'm home alone for a month. They took what in Milan? Like a vacation?
It honestly sounds like it's an innuendo.
Pretty nice though. I play Grand Theft Auto with my friends like the old days, doing some indoor workout and experimenting with cooking. The school is quite annoying, but it's okay. I wake up at 7:30 a.m. and at 8 a.m. I start 5 hours straight in front of my laptop for online lessons. Then I go cooking my lunch. Let me be real with y'all, man. This is how I wish I could have experienced school. I really do wish it. And I'm not saying that I envy the scenario that these people are placed in during the mandatory lockdown. But, you know, I wish that I had the option of experiencing school at home with, you know, a curriculum that was digital, my dude. Shit. Whatever. I don't go out, if not to buy some food, and maybe some cigarettes because the situation is not good. There is no space in the intensive therapy, so if I get sick, they would have to remove someone to save me since I would have a better chance of surviving. Oh my God. This is what somebody else said, so this is corroborated by the fact that they've already run out of space over there. This is why I almost never go out. I don't want to be the reason for someone's death. Bitch. That's more conviction than a lot of the people who will be in America dealing with this shit are gonna feel soon. Huh. Number 4. I'm a nurse in Italy, or a nurse student. Right now I cannot go to university, I can't go to work. We shouldn't go out unless it's necessary, so basically we're supposed to stay home and finally finish our Netflix list. Bitch, I'd never get through all of that. You know why? Well, actually, it's not on Netflix. It's just like animes that I know that I'm supposed to be watching. You know? Y'all got time. Start One Piece. And get nowhere. Do. I'm still on season 1. It may sound pretty cool for the first few days, but after a while, it just gets pretty depressing and boring. I got so bored that I cleaned everything at home. My God. So bored you're gonna clean? Y'all need to find other clean people and set up an orgy. Live in the same area long enough and see what happens. I Heart Cryptoverse says guys move to Alaska and smoke weed. Totally sausage fest, like Colorado. Wait, there aren't a lot of girls in Alaska? Or do the girls become guys? Something about the ice just makes the girls go trans, man. Trans manners, more than meets the eye. It's so cold, people shrivel up and die. Now we all have no genitalia to procreate and do what you're supposed to do. You know, that's what you're supposed to do as people. Is create the offspring that can survive the next wave. Linda says Kyle is still on season 1 because he can't be bothered to make progress. Yes, this is true, but there's too much One Piece. That's what's really discouraging about it, you know? What am I supposed to play? What would you like to see me play after this stream in about an hour's time? You few who would be willing to actually be here and watch, or just put it on and go to sleep. What should I be throwing on? Minecraft. Wow. There is too much One Piece. Way too much. Number 3. Basically Italian university student, so bad English, forgive me. Basically in the past, we used to cough to cover up a fart. Nowadays, we fart to cover up a cough. That must be the popular joke going among, between them. That's the popular joke right now. It used to be we'd fart to... Oh, wait, no.
Cough to cover up a fart.
Well, that's how I do things now. Forever farting. My coughs could never compare. Because my lips aren't as big as my ass cheeks. Don't get too hot, guys. talking about my ass flaps. I'm sorry. Number 2. It's really uncomfortable. I'm sorry. High school student here. High school student here. Wow. You know, I'm so immature. It's that funny to me. Oh my God. Seraphin Bear says, you have a big butt, and I cannot lie. Okay. Number 2. High school student here. Schools are simply closed, and the TV is full of ads about washing your hands and avoiding contact with other people. Finally, the media understands me. Stay indoors. Stay indoors, ladies and gentlemen. We've made it. With not one link to Kyle's Amazon wish list to help me stock up in this bunker during these hard times, the lockdown will be upon us soon. To number 1 on the what? The list of Italian lockdown stories. You want me to get to the American one soon? Just you wait. Number 1. Oh my God. I'm currently watching a university lesson from my bed. But my father went to work this morning. Shit, you still got somebody in your household going in and out? Oh no. I'm in a region where the lockdown started officially today, so it's all pretty new. Let's hope people don't storm the grocery stores. Bitch, you got bigger things to worry about. Everyone's so weirdly optimistic. You gotta just... You gotta...
What would you prefer, people recording other people falling out of their apartment buildings or something?
I don't even know what to say. Guys, join the Discord, you know? And you'll see me again soon. But how long will the air stay safe for us? This was a really cool list. And I mean, this thing was up voted. You know what I'm talking about? Wait a minute. Where'd it go? The list just pulled like a vanishing act. Motherfucker. It's a lot of upvotes, boy. To those who live in Italy, how is the situation right now with the coronavirus lockdown? Should I just make this the new thumbnail? Let me see if I can bring that into Photoshop. Nice. How are you guys feeling? Everything good? Are you getting it right, and getting it tight? Tell me what's up. Damn it. Forgive me, I'm literally here making a new thumbnail. It's just something I could easily do off stream. Nice. Alright, there's the new thumbnail shit. That's what I'm talking about. Why did I need to do this before the stream ended? Oh well, oh well. well, oh well. So everybody's okay. Nobody has anything insane. Oh. I Heart Cryptoverse says, I'm feeling like a newly born introvert. I believe in you. I knew that you had it in you. Guys, I want to hear from you, so do what you do. Leave comments where you can leave comments. Hit me up if you need to hit me up. On top of that, just stay out of trouble.
Do you want to collab on some ASMR? I know that would probably drive me nuts. I would love to.
Ugh.
But I don't have anything to, like, tap my little fat fingers on.
Listen, this chick's dying for me to put her out of her misery, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to, like, catch you guys soon.
Put me out of my misery. What?
Oh my god, don't do that.
What?
No. Nothing.
Ugh. You sure know how to inspire confidence in someone.
I'm trying to every day.
You asshole.
What the fuck? I don't even know. What have I done wrong?
You're looking at me with such a disgusted face. What
I would never. I would never. Look, I would rather make videos where we just argue every day. But like it's supposed to be an act, but then one day you make it too serious. Yeah, and then we end it at the moment of like most, is this for real? You know? Shit.
Let me play the little tune at the end from JoJo.
Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go over to Public Freakout and see if we can avoid somebody getting really violent as usual. There's another video. There's another video. No. No. This one can't be as bad. This one can't be as bad.
You say that.
For real. It would be uploaded as hard. Bro, who cares? Shit is getting wild. I saw this earlier and I'm so glad that I didn't open it because it should be a not safe for work, you know? Let me go ahead and make this a little bit smaller. Nice. Whoa. You know, I just want people to pay for what they mess up. He's so nonchalant about it with a calm freak out. Somebody just sang the pizza bagel song, but with a hammer. They say they'd hammer in the morning, hammer in the evening, hammer at supper time. When hammer's on a bagel. Nobody's gonna remember that commercial with me. I think that's what makes people old, is remembering commercials that they used to like.
What was the commercial for?
It was for Bagel Bites, which was pizza on a bagel. Should have a list and just go, what commercials did you like, guys? Danielle, no, it's Daniel, says,
Why you do that to them?
Not living in Italy, but I'm living in China. My family there is reporting on people emptying stores, people still getting together, and yeah, being aggressive towards Asians. Oh yeah? What do you mean? People in China? You know, they got time to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're in China. This is the best place to be, is out in public. Time to get aggressive. Hey, you. What do you think you're doing out here?
This is the ultimate.
This is, our area. What? Jesus Christ. Wait. No, something about this doesn't add up. Thai Airways puts Chinese woman in headlock after she allegedly deliberately coughed on a stewardess. You better not. You better not. Wow. Why would you deliberately do that? Wow. Stay down.
Stay down.
Stay down, no, please.
Stay down, please.
Please. Stay down, please. Player.
Oh, Daniel clarified.
Only in Baltimore.
So what in the hell is going on? In Baltimore?
It's the highwaymen. Now tell us where that virus is. We're gonna show it what time it is. It's time. I'm Joe Biden. Show us where the virus. We're gonna for America. Just a bunch of black dudes riding horses. Better not let the police show up, boy. Because those poor horses. Druggie gets tased at a gas station. Now, this is NSFW. Kyle's just going to take a precaution. Oh, my God. They're naked. This dude is naked. Oh, my God. Tase him. Oh, my God. Officer, please. Tase him. Tase him, officer, please. How hard is it to tase somebody? You can't even tase a naked man. You can't tase usually when you're tasing somebody with like a gun that's gonna fire out the little pring prongs. It's difficult to make contact with the skin so you could properly tase him, but the dude was naked and the police still couldn't do it. My God, bombs go off during the presidential inaugurations in Kabul. Holy bing bong. Holy bing bong. Why is he not? He's not even leaving the podium? What the hell? Bro, this isn't every day. Do you think that he thinks he'll be cool for keeping his composure? You should leave. You should leave. People aren't gonna think you're amazing or something. Oh, in his head, he's thinking, they're gonna think I'm so cool.
Street cred.
Yeah, man, they're gonna be all like, I'm like, hey, sit down. It ain't that big a deal, man. It's just a bomb, man. It's just a bomb. It's like the coronavirus all over. It's just the flu, man. Jeez, guys, on your deathbed. It's just the flu is worse. If I could go back in time and wear a mask, I wouldn't have. Oh my God. Now, coming in drunk, spelled with 2 M's, for a job interview. Who up? No. You're trying to get me to play a YouTube video? You think I don't know? Dude, this dude looks like a fiend. He looks like he's itching for something. Guy getting bullied gets saved by a random neighborhood Crips.
Why you let the fight.
Alright. You're gonna fight. I'm knocking the fuck up. Hold up, bro. I'm nigga, what you get,
Oh, my Lord. Well, bullying does not pay, ladies and gentlemen. There's a prison riot in Italy. Because you already know they don't have any fucking things in place for the prisoners. There is no protocol for people who are behind bars during yeah, whose phone is this? Well, it doesn't get any more chocked full of testosterone than there. Some Spanish panic shoppers are getting creative. Are those just plastic bags over your heads, guys? Don't be scared to videotape that, man. That's that good shit right there. Is this the kind of mask that guy had in mind? Because I'm gonna have to agree. Prison breakout after riots due to the decision to stop family visits. Sorry, I maximized this. How in God's name does a breakout just happen? Yo, nah. Oh, no. At least some of those dudes probably did bad things, as opposed to being caught with some drugs or dealing or something. Oh, no. Bradley says the jailers are staying home. Okay, but that's separate from, like, a door just having no lock. You know what I mean? Whoa. Holy fuck. Was it like a kind jailer that was like, no one will be here to feed you, sir. I'm leaving the lock here, but you have to promise you'll only come out to get the food. That's not Italian. I don't know what it is.
At all.
So, make of it what you will. Say hello to Wimpy Warrior. Somebody just added me on Snapchat. You guys shouldn't know how to do that with my name, Cyael, because none of you can spell and none of you are literate. So I don't know who the hell this is. And I hope they learn a lesson. Somebody said, can't get sick if you're dead. Nice. They've shut down like 90% of the public schools. By me, it's spreading. Woman loses it at the Taco Bell drive-thru. She at the Taco Bell.
Guess what? I worked here 10 years ago. We got an whole store, great people. I can run it for a fucking sound.
That's all she gets. Come on, what can he do?
I'm free fucking drink. I'm gonna free my fucking dick, huh? I'm gonna free suck my dick. I'm really sorry about this.
How about a free suck my dick? When girls say suck my dick, that's cute.
Yeah, you're on for the factor. All right, 3 fucking days again.
What?
Yeah, you must like your food. Would you like any sauce with that, ma'am? I know, and let's put a sauce. I want your fucking meter's number. I'm really sorry about that, ma'am. Fuck you!
People like that are driving, multiple ton vehicle. Over $1.50. Come on, let's get to it. Ooh, Dia just destroyed somebody in the chat. Oh my god. Whoa, there's $1.50 freak out. What are you recording, bitch? So they walked outside. Is that it? What happened? Oh, she ain't getting shit. Y'all done lost your minds. Is this it? Man, that wasn't very exciting. Okay. Día y vamos a morir.
Vamos a morir.
Y vamos.
No. That's the way that you write exclamation points in Spanish. It's
A lowercase I?
It's, yes. It's the exclamation point, but upside down.
So does that mean we're going to die quickly?
No, it means we're going to die.
Well, how come vamos is supposed to mean quick then? Or come here?
No, that would be ven.
Listen, if I say vamos, what does that mean?
We're going.
We're going.
Yes.
Why did I think vamos meant come here?
No, that would be ven aquí.
Ven aquí.
Yeah.
So if I just say ven, that means come?
Yeah.
And vamos does not mean fast.
No. That would be rápido.
Rápido.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Vamos. Is that not a thing that fucking Speedy Gonzalez said?
Yes, that doesn't mean that that's...
No, maybe it was something that Dora the Explorer said. Come on, vamonos, right?
Yeah, which would be...
Everybody, let's go. This is what... I know that we can do it. Okay. I was busy thinking about frogs. Pudding. That video is my life. You guys don't understand. I get a copyright strike if I show that to you. But it's on the Animal Crossing subreddit. And it's so wholesome. Because it's Animal Crossing frogs. Look.
Thinking about frogs.
Yeah.
Frogs.
Yeah. Frogs. Busy thinking about frogs. Woo.
Frogs.
Frogs. I think it's so cute. And Stripes doesn't care. Stripes didn't care about this. She really must not like frogs in Animal Crossing. I don't think it's going to get scarier than Stripes' weirdo fucking town in Animal Crossing. It'll be very fun. You'll get to see Animal Crossing through my eyes and how I would establish a place and, you know, slowly carve out the landscape to be an island that I create in my image. And then you'll see hell when we go to Stripes Land. Stripes Island. Okay? Frogs. Yeah, frogs. Frogs. Woo, they're so cute. Oh my gosh. The froggies. Just you wait, people. Soon I'll have all the stockpiled things that I need. If you go to the link in the description to the wish list. Nice. And then we'll just literally just bunk up. We'll be sleeping buddies, you know. Get your cocoa, some mini marshmallows, and Animal Cross with me, dear. So wait a minute. When we play Animal Crossing, are you going to be in your own town first?
Well...
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
We just start our own place at the same time, and then inevitably you come see me, right?
Yeah.
Because guys, you should see Dia play The Sims. That girl is further than me in The Sims, and like I started a while back. But then I ended up downloading it on the computer so I could have all of these, sexual mods. I know I'm probably speaking to the soul of like a mom that's listening to me right now. Oh my god, I do that too. And they just start slurping on each other. It is heaven. Okay, no, but I made Corona-chan in the game, remember? Do you guys remember that? I'm not gonna look it up. But guys, get into the Discord. You'll be able to stay notified about when this is gonna happen again, because it should be just tomorrow at the same time, you know. And other than that, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for being you. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for coming. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. Maybe it's later tonight when I stream a game, but definitely tomorrow at the same time. Special thanks to my members of this channel. And I'm going to have to double check to see if anybody clicked that button since, because I think 2 people did. So you guys are going to be reflected by tomorrow. And a special thanks to the patrons. No diggity. Later.